Okay, here's my gold contraption that I built. This is good for finding Yellowstone gold. All we have here is a sluice box. On the bottom of it we've got a bunch of black rib rubber matting. And it's just a little about 5-inch sluice box, about 2.5 feet long, 3 foot long, hooked up to a half-inch tube, which is then connected to a bilge pump, 750 gallons per hour. Buy these in Walmart. A little rock on there for stability, keep it in there. And we just got a little set up like this, and the water's in the bottom here. As you put your sand in, it goes in the top, flows down, goes into this bucket, catches all the product. The water runs out, leaves the sand inside the bucket, and then the bilge pump can suck up the water without getting a bunch of sand in it. So here's a close-up. I've been running some sand through here. You might be able to see the gold down there, but that's right at the top of the carpet. That's kind of acts as a baffle. As the water's rushing through, it hits that carpet and kind of spreads the water out evenly across the rubber matting. You can see down in there that there is some gold right there. You can see all the sparkles right in the middle. There's probably going to be some gold on the sides here too, but that's, as the water's moving through here, it's kind of pushing some of the sand off to the sides. As you get further down the length of the sluice box here, you're going to run into a bunch of black sands. Possibly could have a little bit of gold down here, but this contraption seems like it catches most everything up here in this first mat, which is about 6 inches long. So this is the sand I'm using. Basically what I've done is I've gone down to the Yellowstone River and screened a bunch of gravel down to about a ½ inch is what quarter inch. And then what I've done is come home. You can see how fine that is. After I screened it down to a ½ inch, I use this little contraption right here, which is a kitchen utensil I use in the kitchen. You see how fine the mesh is on that. So run it through after I get back from the river. I take this bucket and run that ½ inch gravel, and I run it through this little guy, and this is what's left after I'm done. It's just this fine sand. You can see it looks just like playground sand almost that kids would use in their toy boxes. This is what we use to run through this machine. You get anything bigger than that, it doesn't seem to catch the gold as well, because you got bigger rocks bouncing down through here, knocking the rest of the little gold out of the way and out the end of it here into the bucket, so you'd end up losing your gold. So the finer you can get your sand, more classified you can go with it, the better off you're going to be. So let's turn it on here and we'll see how it works. So here we got just a battery back here. It's a little 12-volt battery used for your lawnmowers, and this is connected to the bilge pump, and the tube goes up in here and we'll start it up. The bilge pump's running. You can see the water running down, how the carpet here attached to the front of it is kind of baffling the water and spreading it out evenly along the entire length. Probably can't see the gold in there with the water running, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw some dirt in here and let you see how it takes it down. So here I'm grabbing the dirt out of the bucket. This is just the sand. This is what goes in there. You can see I don't have a whole lot in there to start off with. I'm just going to shake it back and forth. Not a whole lot at a time. See how it kind of runs down? Doesn't take a whole long time to go through it. Try to back up here a way so you can kind of see it going through. Now it kind of filters down through there. The heavier stuff's going to get caught up here at the front. The light stuff is working its way down. If you can see, I'm not sure if you can see that in there, but the sand is kind of dancing in there. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. You kind of see that sand bouncing around in there. That is what you want to see. I'll run some more scoops through here. I'll finish this bucket up. We'll do a cleanup. Okay, let's shut it off and then we'll do a cleanup. And we'll take a look at that after we shut this battery down here. Water's quit running. Let the sluice box clean out a little bit. That's before I shut it off. And let's see. There's all the gold. See all that speckly stuff in the bottom of the black mat? That's what you're looking for. This is all the bigger it is out of the Yellowstone. It's traveled so far downriver that it's pretty ground up. Basically just fine flour gold.